What's up guys, my name is Darren Dyke and I am a professional cinematographer and expert in high-speed slow motion. I run the YouTube channel BeyondSlowMotion, and recently I teamed up with the awesome people here at Kingston to launch this really cool project where I had skateboarders on fire in the rain. It was some crazy cool stuff. I'll leave some links in the description if you want to check it out. But today I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about the gear that I use to make that project. So the first thing I want to talk with you guys about today is my laptop. I use a Sager P570WM custom-built laptop. You'll notice that it's fairly thick. It's a very big laptop, and the reason for that is that it actually has some components inside of it that are built for a desktop. For instance, the processor is actually an i7 6-core processor that's specifically designed for a desktop, not for a laptop. For my graphics card, I use an NVIDIA GTX 770M with 3 GB of memory, and I also have 16 GB of built-in system memory on the computer as well. I use 3 Kingston 1 TB KC400 SSDs inside of my computer, one of which is used to run my operating system and my other programs that are on my computer, and the other 2 are run in RAID 0 and are designed basically for me to be able to just put all of my footage on and be able to quickly pull from all of the very large files that I use. Which brings me to my Phantom camera. I own what's called a Phantom Miro LC320S. It's designed by a company called Vision Research, and it's one of the fastest cameras in the world. Definitely one of the fastest portable cameras in the world. It can shoot at 1,500 frames per second in 1080p, which is essentially about 62.5 times slow motion. And in the 720p, it can shoot it up to 3,200 frames per second, which is about 133 times regular speed slow motion. It's extremely fast and extremely slow motion. But that Phantom camera is awesome. It is the bread and butter behind my videos, and I am extremely lucky. I just feel fortunate to be able to have access to that kind of equipment. The last thing I want to talk with you guys about today is my lenses. They're an incredibly important aspect of my productions, and having good quality glass is something that I value a lot. Right now, I'm using 3 kind of primary lenses that I use as kind of my go-to lenses. The first of my lenses is a Rockinon 35mm Cine Prime. It has extremely high quality glass. At $500, it's actually very competitive to a lot of the $2,000 and $3,000 and even $4,000 professional Cine lenses. So I've been extremely happy with it. It has a declicked aperture, which is really useful because on the fly, I can make adjustments smoothly to the aperture, to the lighting inside of the lens. The second lens is the Tokina 11-16 2.8 wide angle lens. It is an extremely sharp lens, and one of the biggest reasons that I got that lens over other potential wide angles in their class is because it has very minimal distortion when it comes to like the edges of the image by comparison to other similar focal length lenses. And you're gonna laugh at the last lens that I'm using today. It's the Canon 50mm 1.8 Nifty 50. It is a plastic lens. It is not extremely well built, but the glass itself is extremely sharp, and the lens is easily available for ridiculously low prices, which means that I can take that lens and put it into more extreme conditions than I can bigger, more expensive lenses. So I kind of have it around so that if I want to, have the lens kind of protruding into the rain just a little bit, or if it's going to be kind of a dusty or sandy shot, whatever it may be, I have that available that I can just bust out and not have to worry about the elements on the glass getting scratched. So that's pretty much it for the breakdown on the gear that I use to be able to make the fire and rain skateboarding video. If you want to check out the full video, you can click on the links in the description down below. You can also find out more about SSDs also in the description down below. It'll take you to Kingston's website and some good information on all that. I definitely recommend looking into it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We all really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it informational. You guys take care and have an awesome week.